Iran, who's truly a nation of great terror and power. Look what happened in the last 2 weeks. They weren't supposed to go after all these other countries in the Middle East. Those missiles were set to go after them. So they hit Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait. Nobody expected that. We were shocked. And the other one, they fought back. They could have yielded. But think of it, if we weren't around, they had tremendous power. They had thousands of missiles, most of which we've terminated. They had thousands of drones. They were making drones and missiles all over the place. We've knocked out most of those factories. I mean, now they're sending out 2 or 3 missiles. Now, they've still got some. They might have 8% left. But mostly they've been eliminated. They've been terminated by what we did and what Israel did too.
Does anybody in this administration know what they're doing? Does anybody know what is going on with Iran? Does anybody have a clue on how to handle Iran? Oh, let me guess. We hired a bunch of DEI hires. That's what happened. We hired a bunch of people that don't know how to do their job at all. We hired a bunch of bozos that were acting like they knew what they were doing. We hired a bunch of bozos that were playing pretend like they knew what they were doing. But lo and behold, nobody has a clue what they're doing. Nobody. Trump don't know what he's doing. Hegseth don't know what he's doing. None of these people in this administration know what they're doing. America severely underestimated Iran. America severely underestimated just how powerful Iran is in that region. America severely underestimated just how interconnected, right, Iran is in that region. America underestimated just how prepared Iran was for this. Iran has been sitting around for decades waiting on the U.S. to jump. They've been waiting on this opportunity. This is a wet dream for Iran. They've been waiting 20, 30, 40 plus years. They've been waiting to get their get back. You think they didn't prepare for this? You think they weren't sitting around? You think they don't know that the U.S. has the better and more efficient military? You think that they didn't prepare for this? Oh no, they prepared for this. So much so that this war probably won't end anytime soon, just to let you know. Right? Just to let you know. America's in a bad spot. And I've told you guys what was going to happen. I informed you on what was going to happen. I told you America will self-destruct. America going around trying to suck up the little power that it has left, that is going to be its destruction. As we're seeing right now, the lust for power, the lust for just control, it will be the death of America. I'm telling you what is going to happen. And you Americans need to wake up and smell the coffee and get prepared for what's going to happen, because clearly they're not stopping anytime soon. This administration is not going to wake up anytime soon. They may be in on it. Ooh. They may be in on it. Who's that? Whoever is pulling the strings, they're pulling the strings, right? Because I want y'all to dig this. A few days ago, right? Over the past few days. So we know that the Strait of Hormuz has been closed. So Iran has the vessel, has the artery, right, that is linked to 20% of the global oil passing through. Not just 20%, 20% of global oil, right? And other things, other goods and service, all that stuff is passing through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran said, cut it. Okay, y'all want to play with me? Okay. We're going to disrupt the global economy. This is exactly what Iran was preparing for. See, y'all thought Iran was going to play the military game. See, America thought that Iran was still playing with sticks and stones. right? America thought that Iran was just going to be throwing rocks. Leave us alone. Leave us alone throwing sticks and bones. Don't hurt my... Listen, they thought Iran was a bunch of mommies or goddamn on zombies or something. They thought they were still stuck in a jungle or something. I don't know. But Iran said, okay, y'all got the bigger military. Y'all got the more efficient military. Okay. We're gonna play the economic game. America didn't prepare for this. America thought that Iran was just gonna bow down. Severely underestimated. They thought they were just gonna go in there like they did Venezuela, right? They thought they was gonna do Iran like they did Cuba. Iran said, boy, you done lost your goddamn mind. If you think we going out like Venezuela, you done lost your goddamn mind if you think we going out like Cuba. You done lost your mind. So they said, cut it. We are responsible for 20% of the global oil passing through. You want to play with us? We about to play with you. Then here goes America. All right, everybody, we having a meeting. All right, Japan. Oh, no, buddy. No, buddy. We cool, but we ain't that cool. I'm not getting involved. France, UK. They're like, boy, you done seen all that issue was talking? Man, let me talk to my comrades real quick. As a matter of fact, we're not coming. Right? Don't even think about asking Canada. Mexico? Oh, yeah. No, sirski. Nobody's coming. So now we're stuck with the mess that we created. Right? And let me tell you something. This is what you need to start paying attention to. This could be a very bad scenario for the U.S. Because now Iran is requesting, over the past few days, go and do your research, over the past few days, Iran is requesting that, okay, if you want to pass through, you must pay in the Chinese yuan. What did I tell y'all? What did Tap tell you? Welcome to the new world, baby. Y'all better start getting jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it. This is the new world, baby. Yes. They are requesting that, okay, all this oil. Let's see, they're gonna play the real game. They're gonna play the real game. See, America's military, all that's all cool and all. That's cool, right? That's all cool. You got the big military, okay, you got the big bombs, all right. We finna play the real game. We finna play the real chess. It's easy just to blow up shit. That's easy. It's easy for them snipers to hide, those snipers to hide, 5 meters away. Right? 10 meters down. That's easy. No, we about to play the economic game. Right? See, also, the world is tired of America. Even its allies. See, listen, man. The fact that everybody's sitting out when it's affecting all of them, right? And best believe America thought that they could basically bully its allies into coming to the rescue. Because you had to some level know and realize that you will be disrupting. Once they say they're going to close the Strait of Hormuz, you had to understand that this is going to impact everybody. They know that it's going to impact them. And guess what they still chose to do? They still chose to sit out. Unprecedented times. This is letting us know that the world wants to see how this play out. Y'all don't see this. The fact that people are sitting out, they saying, no, we're not getting involved in this. We're not trying to start no global war, because best believe Russia and China will definitely get involved if that were to happen. They said, no, you on your own, big buddy. You big dog. Oh, right, Ish, you been talking since you got in. You big dog, remember? You big dog, so go and handle your big dog Ish. You ran over there to Iran, start going off, bow, 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 bow. You start, bow, 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 bow. You want to go over there, start letting mags off. No, you handle your Ish, big dog. You the OG. You don't need no backup. You got it, big dog. That's what they're saying. The world wants to see how this play out. And worst case scenario, the world gets squeezed. Worst case scenario, Europe gets squeezed, right? Because we're already seeing, what is it, around $100 to $140 per barrel, right? Worst case scenario, this gets spiked to possibly 150 to 200 per barrel, right? 140 to 200 per barrel. That will be catastrophic. So that means we could possibly see $10 a gallon in California. So that means $4.50 to $5, $6 in the US. Yes, we're energy dependent, but it'll take us a minute. It'll take us a minute to really become independent. So we're not, what I meant to say is we're not energy dependent, right, on other countries and imports. We could produce our own energy, but that will not stop gas prices from spiking. That will not stop oil prices from spiking. I want y'all to understand. So worst case scenario, if the Strait of Hormuz is fully blockaded or the infrastructure is permanently damaged, analysts at Stanford and elsewhere warn oil can spike to $140 to $200, right? What I really want y'all to pay attention to, we're on the verge of de-dollarization. I want y'all to pay attention. Listen, man, this shit is getting sinister. The U.S. could be in on it. You don't know. This administration could be in on it, right? Like I told you, I've been warning you. I've been telling you, Trump was hired to oversee the controlled demolition. Trump was hired to watch over the demolition, so he could very well be in on this. We don't know. They could be just a bunch of dim-witted fools, or they could just be in on it and just playing dumb. Right? Is it really a coincidence that it's falling straight into the? Is it really a coincidence? That don't look like a coincidence to me. This is the de-dollarization tipping point, right? If major buyers like China or India, right, decide that the only way to get oil is to play by Iran's rule, which they have the economic leverage right now as far as the Strait of Hormuz goes, and they trade in the Chinese yuan, it will break the petrodollar monopoly. And that will send catastrophic ripple effects through the U.S. economy, right? If the world stops needing massive amounts of U.S. dollars to buy energy, the value of the dollar could drop significantly. This would make our national debt much harder to manage and could lead to a multipolar financial world where the U.S. no longer holds the remote control to the global economy. It's going to happen. I'm sorry to let you know, but it's going to happen. I don't know how else to tell you that they are purposefully demolishing the U.S.'s authority, right? This is going to send ripple effects throughout the U.S. economy. U.S. citizens are not going to be prepared. You're not going to be prepared, right? You thought that you had purchasing power now, or you think that you didn't have any purchasing power. You thought that inflation was high. Wait till the petrodollar breaks. Wait until U.S. dominance breaks. Y'all got to understand, the U.S. system relies on the petrodollar system. It relies on other countries holding its debt. It relies on other countries holding the US dollar in reserves. It relies on that. So what happens when that is cut? What happens when that is no longer the case? What happens? Oh man, y'all don't see what's going on. Y'all don't see what's going on. Listen, the only way to get through this is to become globally sovereign, right? You can't rely on currency anymore. This is what we're going to talk about. This is what we're going to talk about on my meeting on the Patreon. So we're having a meeting. We're having a community meeting, right? Live stream meeting, Zoom type meeting on the Patreon, right? Friday. I haven't decided what time yet. I will decide a time, but it will be this Friday. We're going to be talking about becoming globally sovereign. We're going to be going more into depth about this, right? Because it is happening. You can't rely on any one currency anymore. No fiat currency, right? And this is one of the reasons why the administration is trying to get the Clarity Act passed. If you don't know what the Clarity Act is, go look it up. But this is one of the reasons why they're trying to get the Clarity Act passed, because they're seeing, just like I'm seeing, that, oh, this ish could end horribly. So the U.S. is possibly trying to find their new petrodollar through crypto. So remember, I've talked to you about tokenization. I've talked to you about crypto. I've talked to you about de-dollarization. I've mentioned these things over a year ago. These things are happening. They're going to happen, especially once the world stops depending on the U.S. The U.S. is consolidating. The U.S. is consolidating and masquerading a war. Man, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get how sinister this is, man. Listen, these folks, they're going to war just to make it look like, we didn't know, and this, that, and the third. Like, there could be multiple things going on at one time. They're trying to make it seem like, no, they're speeding up the process, man. They can't just be like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. They can't just do that. They gotta play chess. They gotta play the game. So this Iran war, it's all a game. It's all a game just to speed up the de-dollarization. It's all a game just to speed up the demolition of the U.S. It's all a game just to get rid of U.S. authority. The global elites have already decided this. Do you not understand? The Patreon link is in the description. Come and join the family. Listen, I'm forging the minds to be prepared for the new world. I'm giving you the tools. I'm giving you the mindset. I'm giving you the knowledge. I'm giving you the wisdom. Come over to the Patreon and join the family. You don't want to be ill prepared. If you get caught up in the storm, bye. There won't be no sympathy for you. Most Americans won't be prepared for it. Most people in the world won't be prepared for it. But I'm telling you, if you hop on to the after pill, right? If you hop on to the escape blueprint, you're going to be prepared, and you will be able to maneuver what is to come. Listen, the escape blueprint, right? Join the community down below. Link is in the description. Listen, the after pill is the ideology. The escape blueprint is the framework, and PFP life is how you should live. Purpose, freedom, and power. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here, and I'm not done. This is the escape blueprint, PFP life, a way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself, and you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The escape blueprint, PFP life.